There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was, and then there's a hole in the castle where the brother once was. That was Bridget's impromptu jingle. That was one of my favorites.
A magnificent tree was murdered. The mighty dollar cut it down.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once stood. Somebody's making money.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money.
Can we just talk about how they're pissed that they can't use Royal anymore?
Yeah, it's
like, bitch, this is what you wanted. What did you think?
I know. You signed up to be part of the royal family. Then you were like, nope, too much pressure. I'm out. But you still want to, what, the perks, the benefits?
Yeah, and the title. No. Get your shabby ass out of the fucking castle
and back to Canada.
Go back to Canada where you belong. There's a hole in the castle where the brother once stood. Meghan Markle's making money.
And then there's always Bridget trying to wink is always hilarious. I remember the first time you ever attempted a wink on camera. We were like, what is that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Was it an attempt at a wink? Try it again. There we go.
And the historical dumpster fires. Oh my God. We're going to bring them back.
Those are labors of love too. Like, because they require costumes and I was watching earlier and the one where you were dressed as Marie Antoinette and you kept eating the cake and I kept yelling at you because of continuity. Then we have...
I'm going to eat more cake.
You've got to stop eating it though, because I'm worried about continuity for later in case we need to add stuff in. Like... Give us a Phetasy news, though. No, wait. Give us Phetasy news before you eat that. God damn it!
I was watching.
But you couldn't stop eating.
I was watching the Titanic one where I'm like,
old Bridget Phetasy.
I'll never get this wrong.
A lifeboat for every pleb. Old Bridget Phetasy. Trust old Bridget Phetasy.
Guys, guess what? I've secured a berth on the Titanic. Things are looking up for old Bridget Phetasy. I feel like finally I'm going to make my way to the new world. What could possibly go wrong? I'm feeling good about this. Old Bridget Phetasy isn't going to stand by while these poor suffer. I'll tell you that. If I have to spend my lifetime with the plebs, fighting for the plebs, then so be it. Every lifetime from here on, I will be a voice of the plebs. A lifeboat for every pleb. A lifeboat for every pleb.
Yeah, there's the American, then the ones where you were super pregnant right before you went on maternity leave.
And that's where the t-shirts, there's the conspiracy theory, there's lead in the aqueducts. Oh, those are so fun.
Conspiracy Corner with Sammy Flaps and Folds.
There's lead in the aqueducts. Don't drink the water in the aqueducts.
Sam,
there's lead.
Spouting your crazy nonsense.
This is a miracle of engineering.
There is lead in the aqueducts.
It brings us clean water. It is a feat of engineering that has saved us.
Then just all of our musical, like there is actually, we have a project that once we have time for it.
And once you have a couple million lying around.
We are going to write the musical we've always threatened to write. We've even started to kind of story arc it and structure it. But there's so much, like there are snippets of it throughout various episodes. We'll put a couple in, but we don't want to give away the farm in terms of too much exposure of exactly what the structure of it is, but
it's gonna be so good. Everything, everyone, every word, everything is canceled, 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 and I'm going to lose my mind. Every day is canceled, canceled, canceled. Behold, for I have come to my awakening, my awakening.
I have seen the light, and it is not white.
We must change the definitions of words, change the definitions of words to fit the narrative. So much. I do want to hear from everybody in the comments. So many, it was really cool to hear from you guys on Twitter. I posted that it's our 200th episode coming up, and people in the comments were saying like it got them through deployment, even in spite of our
backwards flag.
You guys, we do that just to give, it's like shows the tone of the show. We're irreverent. We literally, like everything is up for grabs, including us. Roast us. They were saying they've been since like day one watching the show. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I'm excited about all the people who are discovering us, and it's still like you're still getting in. I feel like an infomercial. You're still getting in on the ground floor.
It's still early days of Dumpster Fire before it blows up. You're still one of the cool kids who discovered it early.
You get to say you've heard of this channel before 100,000. You're still here on the ground floor at Dumpster Fire. Dumpster Fire Inc. Looking at the world and then even my own personal life, single, living my life, to now having a almost 3-year-old.
Yeah. It's quite a body of work. I'm very proud of it.
I'm very proud of it.
Every time one goes up, and especially now watching them live with the audience in the premiere, I'm always so proud of it afterwards. I'm always like, this is something I'm proud of. And to me, like, I'm proud of that episode. I'm proud of that edit I did. I'm proud of that, like whatever it might be, but it's a labor of love for sure.
And that's why we do it.